Hey there, how's everyone doing today? So good to be here with you. I wanted to follow up and talk to you a little bit about vitamin D because it's so important this time of year. We're getting to that point where the days are getting shorter. It's fall, it's going to be winter soon, and we're not going to get to see as much sunlight as we get to enjoy in the summertime. So let's talk vitamin D from the sun. Vitamin D, natural from the sun, is sulfated. It is water soluble and synthesizes in the body. It protects the immune system. It helps to fight depression. It fights cardiovascular disease. It nourishes the brain. It's important for so many different things. But in the wintertime, when we start supplementing with synthetic unsulfated vitamin D, there are a few things that have to happen and a few things that happen to the mineral system when we start to do things like this. So when we use pills or liquid vitamin D that are synthetic, they are an unsulfated version. So they actually need bad cholesterol to absorb in the system, as well as magnesium to make it activated. Now, the other thing that we have to remember is, and maybe you don't know this, but if you've heard me talk about calcium, vitamin D is very intricately related with that balance. So when we supplement with vitamin D, it lowers our potassium level and lowers our vitamin A. Many times, vitamin A deficiency is a reason for a rise in tissue calcium, which, if you guys have been following me, I had trouble with this summer due to a chelation therapy that I did. So I have been taking lots of vitamin A to try and combat that deficiency. So one of the systems in the body that we study when we look at an HTMA chart panel is the stress ratio. So when we talk about the stress ratio, it is sodium and potassium. As potassium goes down and that ratio gets more elevated, then we're looking at inflammation and higher stress. So if vitamin D is lowering our potassium, lowering our vitamin A, and increasing calcium, not only is it lowering our thyroid function, but it's also increasing our stress. Not a good thing to happen. The other thing is that as our stress increases in the body, so sodium is greater than potassium, and there's a large spread there, magnesium starts to get burned at a higher rate. And why is that? Well, magnesium is our anti-stress mineral. So anti-stress minerals obviously help when we're stressed. So if our magnesium is being burned at a higher rate and we're not replacing it or taking enough of it, all of a sudden we're going to have magnesium deficiency. We need magnesium to balance our blood sugar, so we could end up with diabetes with a deficiency. And the other important thing to understand is that if we have a magnesium deficiency, which is severe, it can actually be the perfect candidate for a heart attack. If you haven't watched my podcast, available at killah.org with Dr. Rick Malter, that's exactly what happened to him. And that's why his nickname is Magnesium Man, because magnesium and HTMA literally saved his life from having a heart attack. So my suggestion and what I do in the wintertime is I actually have something called a Spurti of vitamin D light. So intelligent illumination, getting enough proper natural exposure to UVB rays so that our body can naturally absorb that vitamin D from those rays. In the summertime, same thing, intelligent illumination. We don't want to get burned from the sun. We don't want to get skin cancer, but we do want some sun exposure so that our body can produce vitamin D the way that it is supposed to. So in the wintertime, if we got enough sun in the summer, you're probably good for the winter. If we didn't, then maybe you want to think about some of that intelligent illumination. Your practitioner may have a light like I do. If they don't, get outside at noontime when the sun is strongest. We always hope to have a nice sunny winter, and hopefully it'll be like that this year too. But so remember, vitamin D, lowers potassium, lowers magnesium, increases the stress ratio, and increases the need for magnesium. Magnesium is very important, and I know you've heard me talk about this many times if you've been following me, but magnesium is not only the anti-stress mineral, but it's needed in over 800 enzymatic processes in the body. So super, super important. So, truth about vitamin D. Wanted to share it because I know when I found out, it changed my life. And I just wanted to share it with you so that you're prepared for this coming winter and everything that you need. So, intelligent sunshine, intelligent illumination, light up your life, produce your natural vitamin D, and let your body thrive.